The realization of how social media and technology has impacted our lives today is impossible to ignore. In today's world, we expect more from technology than ourselves. Yes, with the use of technology, we can basically talk whenever and to whoever we want within seconds. With such an easy process, it makes us more physically lazy and detached from one another. I had realized this within the first week of my MCS 101 Media Literacy course. Our lessons consisted of a full class discussion, face to face interactions with one another, and people would show their emotion and thoughtfulness on a subject. This struck me because we do not see this very often anymore. The connection and emotion in person cannot be transmitted the same over a message. The emotional excitement of seeing someone is disappearing because we are constantly communicating through social media, and with just a few clicks on your phone, you can see someone on your screen instead of the hassle of making an appointment and actually getting up. In 2014, PEW Research Center study showed that 67% of people said communicating through social media has strengthened their relationship with their family, while 18% say it has weakened it. Pavlak and McIntosh Converging Media. There are different viewpoints to look at this from. Yes, social media could strengthen your relationship with your family, but could it be only by communication? What about when you actually see each other in person? It might not be the same because usually people will not say the same things over an email, text message, or any form of indirect communication rather than in person. The reason for this is because when you are not directly talking to someone, you have time to think and construct your statements, questions, and phrases before sending it. When you talk to someone in person, it is a constant back and forth conversation with little to no pauses or breaks. If the main method of communication for people is indirect messaging, overuse of indirect communication over social media can lead to weak face-to-face communication skills. Even though, with the limitless amount of information that is available to us online, it actually might be making us less educated. This is due to the fact that children and young adults are too busy or worried about checking their social media status rather than being fully focused on general knowledge. People assume that they do not have to remember most things that they learn because the answer can usually be looked up online. So instead of studying, people get to play on their devices and post pictures of themselves instead. With the continuous use of social media, people are more exposed about the latest fashions, music, television shows, and sport news, rather than political and historical facts. Just to have an idea on how much time is consumed just on a cell phone, a study called The Invisible Addiction in 2014 was about how much time do male and female college students waste. The study showed that men would spend around 7 hours on their cell phones while women averaged 10 hours on their cell phones a day. Pavlik and McIntosh Converging Media. About 3 hours of their total daily use is only from texting, email, and Facebook. The incredible thing is that the study was in 2014, which means it was nearly 4 years ago. Now, newer social media such as Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram have skyrocketed and consume even more time than any other applications. Social media was a very important topic of discussion in class because media is how everything is shared today. All the topics we went over in class, from music to news, movies, advertisements, and propaganda, is in a way. Without the internet and social media, information would take much longer to be exposed to people all over the world. As Professor Lovillo taught us in class, with our technological advances, everything can move around Earth. For example, goods are exported within days by shipment. Humans travel the world within a day by airplanes. Currency can be sent within minutes. But the most amazing part is the capability of information being processed and sent across the world in a blink of an eye. Social media has the ability to post anything and it will be available for people in a whole other continent to see. The younger generation takes all of this available technology for granted. In today's society, it is a norm. We are accustomed to seeing this every day now, yet roughly just 25 years ago, the internet did not even exist, let alone social media. I don't think that technology and social media can be defined as a positive or negative aspect because it all comes down to how we use it.